Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pentiment, where we are finally going to explore the Church of Curacao. The ruins of Curacao. I read church and I said church. My God, this is amazing. I wonder what it must have looked like before the fire. Everything collapsed in the fire. I'll have to be careful climbing over the rubble to get past. Also, I'm pretty sure you came to the church before the fire. Probably didn't remember then. Uh-oh. Hit. Well, we're not going back that a ways. Oh no, I can't get back up there. If I climb it might collapse further. I'll have to find another way out. Also, I'm kind of fucked because my second monitor stopped working, so I have no way to monitor the recording whilst I'm recording. So if there's any problem, sorry. There's nothing left of the old staircase. I guess I can't go this way. These vines go all the way to the top, though. They look sturdy enough to hold my weight. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. Well, there's no other way out. Hmm, birdie view. You can see all of Tessing from here. Wonder if I can piece together the foundations of the Abbey and find a way to get to the library. Bet I could get down this way. The roof looks pretty stable. Uh, looks pretty stable doesn't exactly inspire me with confidence, but sure. Again, this is burnt wood that hasn't been maintained in decades? Oh god. I remember when the library burned down. Dad told me I was just a baby, but I remember the flames coming out of the windows. So many people were screaming and running around, I cried myself to sleep that night. I haven't seen this place since then. Doesn't look like there's anything left inside. I suppose it's too much to hope for. Well, Magdalene, how are you going to get out of here? Also, what are those flowers? These roses seem to have made the Abbey their home. I'm glad something beautiful is still growing here. I'm guessing it's because it's overgrown, or there's no way down there. These roses, yeah. Read that before. Nothing to comment on the skeleton? Hello, rabbit. Okay, fine. Let's keep moving. I wonder if there were always this many cats at the Abbey. Perhaps I can ask Wojslav what he remembers during this time here. Obviously we're gonna pet the cat. Who do you think I am? I just realized I have no way of checking how long the episode's been going for. Because I didn't set a timer. Fuck, I didn't read that. Because I didn't set a timer or anything. Door's stuck, can't get through this way. Oh, an old mural. It's worn, but I can still see some of the figures. Oh, sworn and painted over. Dance of Death. Wait, these figures look new. Paint can't be more than a few years old. Seems to depict the events of Andreas's story. Yeah, Baron Rothvogel getting killed. Then Friar Ferenc. Then the fire. Someone's been adding to this. This feels wrong. Who would add new figures to the Dance of Death, and why? These look like people from the town, from here, people who died. It must be the Baron. That's Otto. Wait, is that? Someone's here. Uh-oh. Hello? Who are you? Mysterious. Okay, before we go after them, let's finish exploring. Yeah, Otto dying, then that's that's Guy's embezzlement, then the fire. Nothing else to see. The door. Whoever's watching me must have opened it. I don't like this. I think I've seen everything left of the Abbey. I want to get out of here. When did it start snowing? Get back to the right house and get to work. Who was that mysterious person, I wonder? Was it the person that left the notes? So sweet. Now the mountains will be here soon. Let's get back to the rat house. Let me check the objectives. Might be nice to commemorate the mural. Story of Tassier. Let's go talk to Wojslav first. Guess nothing. We're not supposed to ask him about the cats? But you too, Artemis. Okay, let's do some more mural work. Magdalene. Dr. Stoltz? So you're doing quick work with the mural, eh? I hope it doesn't make you sloppy. Pray better than my father. Are your remedies ever doing anything? More than a girl like you can understand. Magdalene, healing the human body isn't like mixing plants. In any case, the council wants to hear what you're doing. In researching the early Christian history of Tassing after the Romans left, learning how people settled in the ruins, how the abbey was founded, why our saints are so important to us. There was a lot to take in, but I've settled on my subject. And bit Moritz, I want to show history how it happened, bit Lady Kirsauf on the abbey, bit the Bavarians setting among the Roman ruins, starting the Christian history of Tassing, bit the Christians arriving from... I want to show history, how it happened now. Bit Lady Kirsauf on the abbey from the old Bergfried. It might rub some people in town the wrong way. The saints are a core part of Tassing's history, after all. People want to cling to all manner of stories in order to give their lives some meaning. Remember, the mural isn't for your benefit, but to make Tassing look good. Just let me do my job. After this section, there's still so much work to do. I haven't even figured out how I'm going to portray the revolt. Ah, yes. I imagine it poses difficulties that the other murals do not. It's a strange thing to tell a story that still lives in the hearts of so many people here. I don't think anyone wants to talk about it. They're all just locked away. Locked away. It sounds like you have your work cut out for you. I'll leave you to it then. Oh, Dr. Stoltz. Yes. Have you ever seen someone lurking around the Abbey? Or heard about it? I haven't been up to the Abbey in years, and no, I haven't heard of anything like that. Why? I've seen someone following me a few times. No, I don't know anything about it. Now, if there's nothing else... Apple. Now, I only have to find the final part of the mural to finish. How should I paint a revolt? Dad always talked about how the Archdeacon was the only one seeking justice in those days. But what was his name? The only name I can remember is the name of the Archdeacon who came to Tassing when the Baron was killed. Jacob Essler. Maybe he wrote an account of the revolt as an Archdeacon. I'll write to him and ask. And of course I need to write back to Essler too. I'll write to him tonight before bed. Let's check on the old man, shall we? Hello, Magdalene. Okay, let's let him rest. Should probably put out that candle. It's a fire hazard. Alright, where to begin? Write to the Archdeacon, Jacob Essler, and see if he can tell me about the revolt. Alright, letter to Esther too. I hope the courier can make it through the passes before winter. Jacob Essler, formerly Archdeacon of Freising. My name is Magdalene Druckerin. I am an artist in the town of Tassing in Upper Bavaria. I believe you passed through our community when you investigated Baron Rothfugl's murder at Kirsau Abbey in 1518. Do you remember anything about that case that the people in Tassing might not remember? Particularly, do you remember anything about someone writing notes? Do you see any evidence that might suggest there was some sort of larger conspiracy? Okay, maybe let's not open with such... Let's not give away such information. We don't know who we're dealing with. Do you have any reason to doubt the conclusion of the case? I mean no disrespect, I only ask in case it might help us understand our recent past. Thank you for any help you can give. Magdalene Drucker. Dearest Esther, I hope you are well. You must know how tremendously happy I am for you and Seaman. And Elijah too, of course, and your parents. It warms my heart to know that your family is doing so well. By the time this letter reaches you, I expect winter will have enfolded Tassing. It's already freezing at night, so I've reorganized the workshop so the inks don't deteriorate. Do you have to worry about that in Prague? You said it snows, but I always imagined it as was warming in winter. Dad's condition is so much worse, and he's in so much pain. Dr. Stoltz has been, well, he's a useless asshole. Only God knows why he's such a bitter old man, but he's neglected Dad almost entirely. Some days he doesn't show up, and even if he does, he just snaps instructions at me and rushes off. Just wish I understood why. I worry about that. I've asked Agnes for help, but there's only so much we can do alone. There's nothing going to make it, he's not going to make it, and there's nothing I can do. Christ, I'm scared, Esther. The mural is progressing well, but I can't shake the feeling that someone is following me. I keep seeing this figure around town. After I explored the mines to see Tassing's early history, and then again in the Abbey ruins. This doesn't see anything but someone that says ghosts. Whoever it is. If it's the person who attacked my dad, why are they following me? It's the strangest thing, given me a fright a few times already. I don't mean to worry you. Nothing's happened to me yet, so I think I'll be safe. The only good news I can share at the moment is that the mural is almost finished. Should have it completed by Christmas, or soon after, before the new year at least. Then perhaps at long last, I shall be able to visit you and meet the Simont. Anyway, I fear that this will be my last letter of the year. The Reichspost has already been late and reported worsening snows for the passes. We seem to be stepping into a harsh winter. Stay warm and give my regards to your family in Simont. Yours always, Michael. Is that a note in bed? How did this get here? Huh. Top. Interesting. It's just like the note Dad found. Are they trying to scare me? If I don't stop, are they going to try to kill me next? Need to ask Dad about this. Pet people does this. He's been so weak, I don't want to upset him. Just need to wait for the right time. I hope there's a right time. Might as well ask him now. Now is not the right time. Afraid I should get some rest soon. Okay. 4th of December. Mr. Stockring, only one letter for you today. The pass is nigh impossible to traverse, and the heavy snow is hard on the horse and me. Anyway, happy Advent, my dear. Thank you, same to you. Ah, a reply from Jacob Essler. Mr. Stockring, I do recall the Rockwell case, though it has been over a decade since I have served as an archdeacon. I am no longer associated with the office of the Prince Bishop. In fact, I am no longer associated with the Catholic Church. If you do not mind conversing with a Lutheran, I will tell you what I remember. I take no offense to your question regarding potential doubts in the case of the Baron's murder. To stand in judgment of others for so many years naturally invites doubt. As with our faith, we must learn to live with those doubts and persevere in spite of them. Even so, it seems that the more relevant question after so many years is the architect of the murder is still at large. I recall that the artist who testified Andreas Mahler believed someone was manipulating the would-be killers. If this is the case, a serpent has laid coil in the bosom of your community for decades. It may lay there still. What causes this serpent to awaken every few years to stage a new killing? I fear that finding the answer to that question may draw you into its reach. However, if you are determined to find the source of the trouble, I believe you must inquire with your neighbors. I urge caution in your investigation into this matter. If the serpent merely sleeps, it may be dangerous to poke into its old resting places. I hope this has been of some help to you. May God bless and keep you safe. Jacob Essler. No reply from Esther this time. Must have been delayed due to the heavy snow. Postman said I won't receive any more letters until spring. Better get back to our house then. Still more work to be done. Okay, we're gonna skip till after Christmas. We can finally ask Father Thomas to help us translate. Nope, we're going straight to Christmas Eve. Good morning, Dad. Finally caught up on the mural, and now I can start final part today. I promise I'll get it done. Magdalene, I'm proud of you. Thanks, Dad. I'm sorry Dr. Stoll said you can't come to the festivities tonight. You know how much you love the Buchtenlauf. Was ist die Buchtenlauf? How do I look at the thing? There we go. Germanic folk ritual celebrated around Christmas time, in which townsfolk dress as Buchten and drive evil spirits from the town and protect it in the coming year. There's always next year. Yeah, probably not. Right. How are you feeling? Dr. Stolz said he would come by again today. Fine, I'm fine. Maybe I should stay at home with you today. Oh, Magdalene, if you want to work, you should work. It's alright. In fact, my spirits are lifted today. It's Christmas Eve, after all. Of course. What's wrong? That I found a note back in November. A note? What do you mean? It was like a note I found on your plans for the murals. Just a scrap of parchment. It looked like it came out of an old manuscript. Elaborate, elaborate writing, purple ink, just said stop. Do you know where they came from? Who wrote them? Magdalene, I. Oh god, that must be Otz. He said he'd drop by with more firewood. If you know something, I'd like you to tell me, alright? I know, I will. Can we talk about it later? Dad, I'll tell you, I promise. Alright. I'll be back later. Good. Take care of yourself out there. Will there be a later? Morning, Magdalene. Morning, nuts. Cold out, isn't it? Freezing makes me envy Nico, able to stand inside all day. Even Andres has his forge to keep him warm. Anyway, here, I brought some firewood for you and your dad. Thank you, Watts. You're welcome. So, how's your dad? Do you think you can join everyone for Christmas Mass? I think he'll stay in bed tonight. I'll do my best to be there. Need to keep working on the mural, though. I'm working on the final section. About the Peasants' Revolt, right? It feels weird to talk about. It affected testing so much, but we're just kids. Can't remember what happened since I was just a baby. I never even knew my dad. That's what makes it difficult. Need to ask those who were already adults that night, but don't want to touch raw nerves. What if you spoke to people while everyone was preparing for the Christmas festivities? Clara sometimes talks about that night. Mom too. Might be able to ask them. Vaslav and Matilda are the only two Benedictines left living in Tassing. Maybe they'll talk to me. I didn't think of that. Still the murals for Tassing, not the old abbey. Agnes has always been in Tassing, right? I'd go to her if I were you. That's how he helped bury everyone who died. Yeah, I wonder if he'd talk about it. It's her project, Madeline. Might be worth a try. I wrote the old Archdeacon about it, too. He thinks that the Baron's murder and Otto's death are connected to the revolt. Who? Man who came to Tassing... the Baron who... the man who came to Tassing for the Baron Ruffalo's murder. What about him? He was judged for the Baron's murder. What if all the deaths in Tassing are connected? I don't see how that old Baron has anything to do with the revolt. Are you feeling alright? Ah, it's so not very smart. I think you're looking for a connection for connections that aren't there. Maybe the Smural project's getting to you. I need to get to the bottom of this, Otz. There's something more to all of this, I know it. If you're sure. I'll figure it out somehow. Thanks for doing it. See you later, Max. Otz is right, I should start talking to people around town. I better get started if I want to talk to everyone before the Pertin Law. But that is gonna have to be left for next episode. I can't believe I timed it perfectly. I just tapped out and it's exactly 30 minutes right now. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, I have been Pope. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all next time.